This is another Onkyo turntable. It's the exact same model that I sold a month or two ago. I just found this a couple of weeks ago at a church sale for $5. Cleaned it up and listed it for $10 more than I had the other one, and it sold right away, actually same day. Yesterday it sold for $99.99. These are the speaker terminals on the back of a Marantz amplifier, the one that I have been selling parts off of. There's two banks of these, and I just sold this one for $20. Now this is something you don't find every day or sell every day. This is a motorcycle wheel and drag tire for drag racing motorcycles. This was at a garage sale. It's leaning up against the fence. Some elderly woman was running the garage sale, and I said, how much? And she said, what do you give? I said, how about $5? Take it away. So I did my best in describing it, and I listed it a couple days ago, and it just sold for $100 to a motorcycle shop down in Miami, Florida. Good thing I had a box big enough for that thing. This is a pair of Walls blizzard-proof coveralls, insulated long coveralls. I just put these up about a month ago. I find them at garage sales all the time, and I'll put them up any time of the year. And these sold to someone in Arkansas for $50. I think I paid $4 at the garage sale. This is a Magnavox VCR DVD combo. It records on the tapes, but it doesn't record on the DVD. It's not that sophisticated a model. This is a garage sale find that I always buy, especially when it comes with the remote. Nice and clean. Tested it out, made a video, and it sold within a couple of weeks for $80. This is Prince Machiavelli, both men's cologne and aftershave. I found this at an estate sale. They wanted $2 a piece for these, and I chalked this up to just being old and remembering names like that from my youth. And since I remembered them from that long ago, they must be vintage. And sure enough, they're worth some money. I sold them as a pair, and I took a best offer of $130 for them. This is a Kangol Newsboy caddy type hat in the herringbone style. And I don't know why, but I find these so often for just 50 cents. People basically giving them away. And this sold for $25. Pendleton shirts are still probably the only brand I will buy at a garage sale. They always sell. This one was just $1, and after I got it home, I noticed that it was assembled in Mexico. So I didn't price it very high, and it only took a couple weeks, but it sold for $30. This is a Panasonic 3-band radio I picked up just this past week. I cleaned it up yesterday, and for probably the third time this week, something I put up for sale sells on the same or the next day. It's got a nice brushed metal surface to it. There's some wear to them, but everything works. I made a real quick video because there's about 3 or 4 of these up for sale, and boy, it's amazing how bad some people's listings and pictures are, but this one sold right away for $50. I sold another pair of these chameleon sunglasses made by Corningware. These are, I believe, from the 80s. And I bought 5 pair of these. I still just have 2 left now. And I got them for $1 each at a garage sale last summer. And they've been selling for $30 a piece. This is a small part off the Marantz amplifier that I parted out. This is the ground or chassis ground connector. So you can probably see it better on the computer here, what it's used for or what it looks like on an amplifier. And I knew eventually somebody would be looking for this. It did take a number of months, but I don't have any money into it, and it sold on Bonanza for almost $12. This is one of my favorite items to find at garage sales. They're usually up on a dusty shelf. They don't look very nice, and but there are collectors for them. This is a Sony AM/FM tabletop radio. Nice wood case. Actually, it turned out really nice with a little bit of restore. Cleaned up real nice, and after cleaning up the switches, it sounds excellent. And I got this for $3 at a garage sale a couple of weeks ago. And it sold on Bonanza, another Bonanza sale, for $80. This is a deluxe edition of Scrabble. And I find these occasionally, but one thing that my research has told me you have to watch out for, sellers generally don't want one that has cracks in the top. And this one, after close examination, had no cracks in it, and I included that description on the item. And this sold for $40. Did take quite a while though. I think I've had this since last fall. I figured this to be a pretty quick sale. It's a brand new, still in the package, handheld cassette recorder. And since I have a lot of these lower quality TDK tapes that are brand new, I included one in the listing. And I listed it on Saturday, and it sold on Sunday for $30. It was a $3 item at the garage sale. This is a Superior fan. Nice vintage style. I'm not sure how old it is. And it works, it oscillates. I took it apart and cleaned up the fan blades. There's still a little bit of a dingy tin tint to them, but overall pretty good condition. And this sold for $40. It was just $3 at a garage sale. This is a Timberland denim jacket with the leather collar. I find these all the time at garage sales and church sales, like probably everyone else does. So it was just a couple dollars, and it sold for $40. This is a model airplane kit I found at a garage sale. There's a few different kits there, and this one looked vintage, and I know that any vintage unassembled kit, be it airplane model or electronics, is worth some money. And I got him down to $10 on this. He assured me that it was complete, and I did, once I bought it, I brought it home and made sure it was. It's got this big blueprint, all the instructions. And I put it up for sale for $200, and it got so many watchers, I think about 30 watchers in about 2 weeks. And it finally sold for a full price, $200. This is a pair of Keen hiking or walking shoes. They're pretty worn, but not completely worn out. And I actually bought them at a garage sale for myself, but it's hard for me to find the shoe that fits just right. And after a couple days, I decided I didn't want these, so I put them up for sale for 20 bucks, and they sold within a week or two. And I only paid $1 for them, so now I got to find another pair of shoes.